changing. And the return on that investment, maybe that college degree, as we're seeing a lot of young people of all races saying, wait a minute, I went and I got this degree. Now what do I do with it? For what? What am I going to do with it? I can't find a job, right?
Right.
So we're in for, I think, a real shift in terms of how we all make a living, frankly.
Yeah.
And that has to do directly with our money and with everything else.
Right. I mean, I feel like, living even in Los Angeles and seeing the ICE raids and, people being like, I'm not even going to get into like the farmlands and what's happening there. And if they keep not going to work, we're not going to have fruit. We're not going to have vegetables. Like it's hitting on so many different levels. And I'm like, we haven't started to feel it yet, but we might. And so, for me, it's like, just like about celebrating our culture though, too, and like kind of sticking together in that sense, right? Just whether you're Mexican, Dominican, Puerto Rican, like whatever it is, because I feel like there is an attack on the Latino community right now. And I feel like specifically it's fear mongering and it's disheartening for the most part, but it's also like, well, why us? What's the problem? Like what, a lot of us carry the economy and
also
and have
to carry the economy.
That's not to, push aside any other, race or whatever, but I specifically being in Los Angeles, I felt like it was a specific attack on the Latino community as a whole.
It has started with, it's not exclusive to Latinos who are not the only ones who are being sort of, harassed and
right.
illegally detained and then removed from this country. There are people from all backgrounds, but the fact that Latinos have been specifically, as you said, out in the fields, and I've seen the work in Santa Cruz. I've been up to the farms in Northern California and on down. And I told people, I said, if you had to pick strawberries in 98-degree weather, first of all, try it. Just try it. Just get from one edge to the end, just one row. You would die. Your back, you would not be able to handle it. It's brutally difficult work. Even if you're working on small scale organic, whatever farms, it's difficult work. It's hot. It's physically taxing. Yes. And it's not well paid, right? So, and Latinos have an over-index. We over-index in farm workers. We over-index a lot in care, the healthcare facilities and all types of caregiving jobs, so we are doing a lot of labor in this country that allows other folks to keep, moving forward in their own lives. I do think, though, as you mentioned, the fact that so many of us are being sort of targeted here as a community, I think